Hi guys, it's me. So it's been ages since I've stopped in and made a video. So I just thought I would stop in and show some charming shit that I've made. So I've made a few things over time, but I've never really made anything show-stopping that I definitely have to make a video about it. I don't know, when I started making my art dolls, I was beside myself and I just couldn't wait to kind of show a lot of them off. But as time went on, I haven't made anything groundbreaking, and but I just thought I'd sit down and show off some things that I've made that I quite like. Now, my craftsmanship is just not very good at all. I have art in my blood. I'm obviously very artistic. I've talked about it multiple times. There's a reason I call it charmingship, because that's what it is. It is nice, but its craftsmanship is terrible. I don't have a passion for art. Some people have a passion for it and they literally will not complete it without it being perfect. I do envy people that have a 3D printer and have, I forget what it's called. It's a program that allows you to sculpt on the computer and you can print it in a 3D printer. I do envy them a little bit, like being able to print something like a gun, because I tried making a gun from clay and it didn't really work. So I did something much more simple. Because I've made a Lara Croft doll, we're going to show a few things off today, but I'm going to mostly show this Lara in a separate video. I tried photographing her, but she's not photogenic in the slightest. So I'm hoping she comes across quite nice on video. But I've worked really hard on a Lara Croft art doll. There was a doll I found and it was like a modern version. I think it was a sex doll. I think it was, but it was really nice and I would really like it. But I do believe it is a doll of pleasure. I do believe so, but it's really nice and I really like it and I wish I could get it, but somebody's leaf blowing outside, so I do apologise about the sound. So anyway, so I really wanted to make a Lara Croft art doll, and as she was coming along, I was like, the finished doll, I'm not blown away by it. There's things I really don't like, but I still think she's really cool. Show off, a little embarrassed because I do love it and I've put a lot of effort into it, but it's just just my quality. That leaf blower is so loud. To apologise. So this is her face. This is an actual wig. I did think about making my sticking wool on, but I thought the wig would look better, but it doesn't really style correctly because I think it's a wig that's supposed to be worn down and not really up, so it doesn't really work. So I think this is the best face I've sculpted, to be honest, and I generally think the face is quite nice, but the finished doll, I wish I liked it a little bit more. She's very heavy and there are ways to make the doll lighter, but I've tried it and it backfires on me every single time, so I just make them out of clay. I had these boots, which I didn't make. I was going to make her boots. One leg is obviously longer than the other because this is what I'm like with my stuff. I don't make them even. But yeah, the boots, amazing. The actual boots I bought from Etsy ages ago. But I need a perfect boot for Lara. I'd love to make one of my dolls aesthetically look like Lara. But nobody makes Lara Croft clothes for dolls. Nobody does it. So I'd have to do it myself or buy something that looks like it. So this is me Lara. I put a lot of work into her. She might not look like it, but I put a lot of work into her. I made stuff that I've never done before. I sculpted, I think, the best face I've ever done. I'm not good at sculpting faces, but I think the face, I really like the eyes. I've only just started trying to make open eyes. It's really hard and I still haven't really perfected it. The boobs have gone kind of what's the word? Rectangular. So I did sculpt some round boobs originally, but when I started putting a top on her, they looked really saggy, but they just looked saggy even though they weren't. So I was like, I had to change the shape of them. Then they looked weird and strange, so I put some fabric over them, but they've made them up with just a strange shaped boob. But you know, Lara Croft is known for triangular bosoms, so I'll just go with these rectangular ones instead. I do love her, but I just don't know. Some things that I really don't like are the hands. There's actually wire inside here because I wanted her wrists to move. Because I painted them, they don't move. So we've just got these hands, but the hands aren't great. So I originally had clay hips, but she didn't sit at all. I really struggled with the legs to get the legs to work, and even now I don't think they're fantastic, but I made them out of pipe cleaners and wrapped bandages around them and then painted the bandages so she can sit at least. The other hips didn't allow her to sit at all, but the legs, I wish I could do legs a different way. I don't know how to. Like, there's ways of making BJDs, we're making the legs completely straight, but I ain't got that skill set, and you need to make them hollow, and you need to string them and make S hooks and make connectors for the S hooks, and I ain't got the craftsmanship, I ain't got the patience, and I just cannot be arsed with it, to be fair, because I like to art, but it's not a passion. I just can't be arsed fiddling around doing shit that I really ain't got the skills for, really, to be honest, just to make a slightly nicer looking doll, because my work is never going to be perfect. It's always going to be janky and crooked and imperfect. I really love her backpack. This is a Monster High backpack that I never used. It was for Laguna Blue. It's a seashell actually, but I put like a bit of cardboard over it so it looks a little bit more like a bag flap. And I made this bag, which I really love actually. I think it's really cool. She's got like little maps and things attached to it. I aged the paper with coffee. This is like the symbols. I think they're a U shape, a Y and a U shape. It's crazy how I've played this game so much, but yet what are the symbols? I can't really remember. I think it's a Y and a U shape. The symbols of the doors in Palace Midas. This is what this is. It's the different symbols to open the switches. I have to get that out and I can't remember for the 100th time what it is, but I love this under here. She's got like a coin and some keys and a cog, just little trinkets hanging from her bag. I think it's really cool and I love this. This is so cool. Her holsters I really like too. Her butt don't even go there, honestly. So her butt is a little bit weird, but she sits on it, and other than this nobody sees it really. I don't make patterns for clothes. I wrap clothing around the doll, so the top is a little bit not fantastic quality. It's just wrapped around, glued on. It's really, really not a fantastic quality, like I say, but I really try to make her cool. Like the holsters are made with cardboard. I like cut the shape and then sandwiched a bit in there so it make it kind of 3D. Her guns go in. Her guns are just basically cardboard painted like guns, because I tried to make them from clay and I couldn't make it work. So I just made them out of cardboard. The illusion of a gun. And it fits in there really good, so I'm not complaining. Gives the illusion. I like the holsters. I think I did really good on them. It's made out of bra straps. I had these old bras that I did, just weren't good no more. I just put them in my scrap pile, because that's what you do. Got to use these things. So her belt and her buckle belt things, these things here, are made out of bra straps. So it's not the most amazing thing you'll ever see, but I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it, and I really, really wanted to make a Lara Croft art doll, and I did. And I don't hate her, but I just think I wish I could do a better job. Like, I wish I could actually customise a BJD. That's what I would love to do. So I envy people that got 3D printers to get a pattern, like a downloadable BJD to print out. But I wish I could. I wish I could get a proper BJD and really customise it so it's as good as it can be. But at the moment, this is what we have. She is charming shit Lara Croft. Hi, I'm Lara Croft. I'm here to talk to you about how I was made into Nightmare Fuel clay art piece by Limey Elsie. But yeah, this is what I've done. I think she's cool. She's not perfect, but I really, really tried. I also made this for her. It's the artifact from the third game. This is a little artifact she has. There's this. I wanted to make it because I like the lizard. It's cute. By the way, I did this. Brownie points if you can guess what this is. This is a little map she's found. Can you tell what this is supposed to be? What is it? What is this supposed to be? It's a little something from the first game. Answers in the comments. Do you know what this is? I just thought it'd be really cool to add this into her. She's found this, telling her something. Anyway, so that's me Lara Croft doll. I hope you liked her. She is janky AF. She's not fantastic quality, but I hope you can see that I made an effort to try my best. Gonna go, and I hope you enjoyed, and that is my Lara Croft, and yes. Just yes. This is the Lara Croft we have at home when we ask our mum for a Lara Croft art doll. This is the one that we have at home. But anyway, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Bye now.